Hey guys, welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. So I'm going to be doing a bonus read for Gemini singles. A bonus love reading for Gemini singles because honestly, y'all have 78 views and that is a lot of freaking views. Dang, 78. That makes me feel so good inside, you know. I'm growing slowly but surely. I love doing this. I do it for free, obviously. This is very beautiful. I do believe that sometimes certain things take time in order to grow. And I'm an Aquarius, so I'm very impatient. You know, I want it right now because I live so far in the future. Like for me, it's already happened. So you know, I'm a major YouTuber, and I've already written maybe a book and been on Oprah. Okay, but enough about me. This is about our Geminis, and you guys get the bonus single read. I'm just gonna read it actually singles however it comes out. So however, like I said, however it comes out is how I'm gonna read it, guys. And it is a singles quarantine read, so whatever I see is how it'll come. The message may or may not resonate. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I apologize. It could be a repetitive read from the last one that I did. I can't even remember. I never go back and look at these videos, so I never remember what it is that I've actually read as far as a person or a sign is concerned. So forgive me if the message comes out the same. Alright. And this is just a thank you to you guys for being, you know, strong watchers. I appreciate that. So Gemini bonus read. Gemini bonus singles love reading. Gemini single love bonus reading. Alright. So I kind of feel I have a headache, but it's more of like a sinus pain. So maybe the vibration, I feel more in my head. I do feel the vibration in my heart. And in my solar plexus, I was trying to figure out, sometimes with Gemini, it's hard for me to read the energy because sometimes it has a tendency to be all over the place because there's different aspects of you guys that kind of come together as the one person. So let's get into this reading. It's a bonus read for singles. Okay, it doesn't want me to do anymore, but it does want me to pull this. Judgment in the upright. Princess of Pentacles in the upright. Six of Swords in the reverse. And the Two of Pentacles being in the reverse. So Gemini, this could possibly have to do with, could be a job. There is an offer that will come in Gemini, singles. Could be a job, or it could be, with the Judgment being in the upright, this is like almost like God's way of telling you, like granting you, it's like saying, this is the go ahead, this is, I'm giving you the okay, like I'm granting you this. Or it could be Gemini, you granting somebody the ability to come in with an offer. But there's something with the Six of Swords in the reverse. It's like an energy that you're not really moving away from, so you really need to be careful. Also with the Two of Pentacles being in reverse, this is like trying to decide, or there's an imbalance within the two things that you could be juggling. So that may be why we have the Six of Swords in reverse, because you don't want to leave one for the other, and you don't want to leave the other for the one, you know. So you could be possibly trying to juggle these two things, but there's an imbalance. Whichever way it goes, you're not losing any sleep over it at night. You may have argued about it with somebody, but it was the beginning of something new, because you were manifesting something actually in the right way. There was a lot, that whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, it brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment. It may not bring you the offer as money is concerned, and I think that that's probably why you're in your head about it. So what happened was, I'm sorry, I was reading that in reverse, but now I'll go back and read it in the correct order. So you walked away from something that there was something that you went away from that didn't bring you a victory. You could have possibly been in your head about it, or there could have been other options that were on the table. But I think this, whatever happened, it left you really emotionally in your head. It wasn't going to offer anything financially. It was not forthcoming. However, there is something that it is that you love or you want, and it offers a lot of emotional fulfillment. I think that you are manifesting this in the correct way, and it will be the beginning of a new source of income for you. People may have opinions about it, want to argue with you about how to go about doing it, but you know you're not losing any sleep over it. The problem is this imbalance of juggling the two things. You know, I don't feel like you have to pick one or the other. You just have to learn how to balance this energy. So let's figure out a little bit more. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse? How do we balance the energy for the Six of Swords? Please explain to me more about the Six of Swords. So the communication, there could be a blockage of communication as far as money is concerned. I think you need to be really careful. But it's interesting because you got the Four of Coins in the upright. So financially, it's like you still have hope. I need to understand this more. So although the past situation, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, an earth sign very easily. Capricorn, excuse me, allergies, you guys. You could be dealing with Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Whatever the case may be, I really strongly think this has to do with work, money. This is not actually a love reading that I'm seeing. It could, but I don't, this is what this has to do with. But whatever the case may be, there's something that you're holding on to within your heart. And I think it has to do with these two things that you're actually juggling, which is the overall energy. And I think the problem is that I don't think it's a problem. I just think that, like, you're not communicating. I think maybe you're not communicating what it is you think that this is worth. That's why it's having a hard time coming in. And look, I have the King of Swords in the upright. He's all about truth, facts, logic. See how the camera just all of a sudden oh, look, it illuminated again. Look, it keeps illuminating. I'm not doing, oh, look, it's doing it again. So this is a signal, guys. This is spirit, because the King of Swords actually represents the spirit chakra. So this is about truth, logic, facts, spirituality. It's like you need to put up in spirit. You need to learn to combine the heart and the spirit. It's something about with the heart and the spirit. The Four of Cups. So there's an imbalance emotionally with, that's why it's like you, wow, Six of Coin. Okay. So I was having so I was having a really, really hard time. And normally I never clarify the overall energy, but we got the Four of Cups in reverse along with the Six of Coins in the upright. And this is equal give and take. This is the truth. The reason that you're having such a hard time with balancing the two is because emotionally or in your heart, it's like you're not really, it's like you're attached or you're unattached. The one is out. There's one that you love. The one that you love isn't bringing you the money, but the one that you don't love will bring you the money. But you have to communicate what it is that you want. It has to be from the heart, and you can't be hasty. You have to be able to hold on to those things. That's why this energy is the way that it is. Very difficult, for me to kind of read, but this definitely has to do with job, business venture. You're not sleep. It's not like you're losing sleep about it. You're actually coming up out of a cycle. I think that you're going to realize how you're going to have to bring certain things together. But the overall energy is telling us that you need to, it's all about the facts. All about the facts. And making a spiritual, see, look, we have it here in the upright. You finally figure it out. And this is very interesting because this is sacral. So it's like, even though the sacral kind of more relates to the sexuality, it's like what excites you from the bottom up. You understand what I'm saying? And with this Hermit being in the upright and the Hanged Woman being in the, oh wow, and the World being in the upright and the Five of Swords being in the reverse and the Ace of Swords, because you're getting down to business, boy. You know what I'm saying? You're cutting away. You're focusing. The root of you is cutting away the bullshit, focusing on the facts. You're not going to argue with anybody about this shit anymore. This is a karmic energy, so this is something that was supposed to happen in this way. With the Hanged Woman in the upright, this is you learning to let your hair down and also releasing yourself from a stagnancy. And what's interesting is it's almost like she's a larva. It's almost like she's a larva. She's coming into this power. And the only way she's going to find it is by going inwards as the Hermit, finding the light within. And the Two of Coins, again, this is about juggling, but as you can see, it's in the upright. So it's leaving the old and walking into the new. It's, you know, making a decision about your coin. This has to do with money and job, and where people, you know, people are going to, or may have their, people may be combating against you when it comes to this, but you're good. You're like, you see your face, you're like, whatever. You're not even, they may be arguing with you, they may be gossiping or saying something about you, but it doesn't matter because your whole energy is your energy. The King of Swords in the upright. See, it's illuminating again. Look at this, you guys. This is about God and you being in your truth, your facts. You know, you're on guard. You're going to cut away to the truth. You're not putting up with no BS. Wow. But on a lighter note, let's talk about your love life. Bonus read. Please explain to me more about who is coming towards Gemini singles. What is this about? Please give me some more information about Gemini singles. Okay. Wow. This is the moon. So again, illusion, things coming to light, the truth coming out. Wow, the Tower. So there will be a Tower moment. This is cutting away the bullshit. This wasn't stable anyway. And Five of Chalices. This is very interesting because me and my daughter kind of have different views about this particular card. He's coming with an offer. She's not quite sure about that offer because her passion is over here in the water of emotion. And as you can see, she sees a face. There's a face of the love that she's thinking about. So whether it be a job or a lover, the offer that comes in, you may not take it. It may not be enough. Well, what you don't know is that there is a pearl necklace and a ring behind it. So you need to be very careful about the decision. Maybe that's why we keep getting the Two of Pentacles. It seems to be an ongoing thing because you don't really know what's behind each offer. Maybe that's why you have to learn how to balance and juggle two things. And the overall energy being the Knave of Chalices. So again, this is some type of jealousy. This is something behind the scenes that is going to be illuminated. It's something that's not making somebody else happy. It's a very interesting reading. This still has to do with, it could be lover, but I feel like this has to do more with job. This is very interesting. Wow. Go with the flow, let things happen. Okay. I can't disagree with that, only because with the moon, again, being the moon is a big thing here. So with the moon being out and the tide coming in, you know, and things being washed up, you know, that were once not there. I think this is very interesting. So going with the flow, you don't really have to do anything to manipulate any of the situations, because just kind of going with it to see how it plays out will actually reveal to you what the moon is trying to illuminate for you. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. I think that that's really beautiful. To me, this directly relates to what it is that you're trying to manifest or bring in. You know, celebration, let go and have fun. So while we're in quarantine, finding these things that actually move you, Gemini, are going to be to your betterment. and letting go and having fun with it. You know, really embrace this time that you get to be by yourself, because once this quarantine actually comes down, it's going to be go time. Things are going to be happening very fast, and it's about being ready. Being ready because you want to be able to strike the iron while it's hot. And unicorn, invite serendipity, definitely, because this could be the beginning of something really amazing for you, whether it be a relationship or whether it be a job. I think this has to do more with money because the money keeps coming out. But offering and letting serendipity in, definitely, for sure. All right. And we'll go ahead and get the angel cards. I don't think that we need to pull the romance angel since this really didn't have wow. Risk taker just decided to fall out. So this is all about taking a risk, guys. Yeah, it's a risk, but it's going to be worth it later on. Receive. Learning how to receive information, money, anything. Respect. Respecting the process, respecting yourself, others respecting you, respecting, you know, the spirit, respecting your energy, respecting love, respecting your money, all of these things. And flexibility, learning how to be more flexible, definitely. Wow, Gemini, this was your bonus read. I was not expecting it to be more focused around money and career, but apparently this is what this is. Again, strike while the iron is hot, guys, because it's coming. And when it comes, you know, those who were last will be first, and those who were first will be last. So just be prepared, especially if this is something that you're going to be doing on your own. I love you guys. Namaste. Bye.